everyone, and welcome back to a new video. Today is my monthly plan with me where I flip through the past month and then also plan for the month ahead. So yeah, here is just a look at my bullet journal. I'm super excited to be showing you all of my spreads that I made in July and then also planning for August. So here is just a quick little flip through of my July spreads. I will make sure to leave a link in the description of my plan with me video for this. So as you can see, I had an ocean sea turtle type of theme for my video. I have this really cute watercolor print that is available on my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. The link will be in the description. Here is my July calendar, and here's the first monthly spread. And this monthly spread I actually did in a video, which is really cool. So I used these super cute little DIY faux stickers on there, and I really like this weekly spread. It's one of my favorites. And flipping over the page, I had this other one. I made these cute little stickers with a sea turtle and a starfish. And actually at the time of filming this, it was mid-July, so that's why these two weekly spreads are pretty much empty. So here's another one that I made just so that I have them ready to go for the couple weeks ahead before August begins. So those are all of the July spreads. I'm just going to close up my bullet journal, and now it's time to get planning for August. So first I pulled out some watercolor paper and I taped this down to my desk with some painting tape, and I started by making a circle in the middle of the page, and then I filled that with some water, and then I used a combination of grays and black to kind of just make this like little moon design. And then with these metallic watercolors from Michaels, they're super cheap and like not that great, but that's okay. I kind of made this like little planet design. I used different lines and just to kind of make it look kind of like was in space or something like that. I was going for a very starry, galactic type of theme for the month of August, so I thought this was going to be a fun thing to paint for the cover page, and I hadn't really painted a planet or moon type of design really ever before. So once that dried, I got out some black acrylic paint and I just painted that around. I used acrylic paint for this just because I wanted the design to be a lot more opaque versus if I had used watercolor paint, it would look more like gray instead of black, and I wanted it to be super dark and rich. So once that was dry, I ripped off the tape and I ripped the page, unfortunately, so that really sucked, and I just touched that up with some more black paint and glued that little flap that ripped off back onto the page. And then with a combination of different metallic gel pens and markers, I just really went crazy adding stars and planets and little moons all around the little planet that I made. Then I scanned it onto my computer and edited it on Lightroom, and then sized and added some lettering in Procreate. So I printed this one out, and if you guys are interested in purchasing the digital download of this, it is actually available in my Etsy shop, so you guys can check that out if you are interested. Next, I'm going to be making my August calendar. So I've been wanting to try out bullet journaling on black paper, but I didn't quite have enough to cover my entire pages with black scrapbooking paper, so I just took some strips of it. I have 7 strips, and then I'm just gluing those on to my page, and these are going to be each day of the week. So I'm going to be making my calendar on this. So once that was all done, I took a ruler and measured out all of the lines across, and I just used a white Jelly Roll gel pen to mark this out. I just recommend measuring before so you don't mess something up and it is still equal. And then I added all of the days of the month with the same pen, and for the August font, I went for this like kind of space looking design. I don't really know, it kind of is really different from what I usually do, but I outlined that in a fine liner, and then I'm using this metallic marker to color in the design. And once that was all colored in, I'm just adding a drop shadow with another black marker. With a fine liner, I did this monoline cursive type of font for all of the days of the week on top of the calendar. And then I have an event section and a to-do list section on the side of the calendar, and I'm just adding some silver underneath it. And I made a bunch of these stickers with some old sticker paper. It's pretty much just like a combination of fine liners and different markers, and I just drew out all these little planet type of themed stickers, and I'm just using those throughout this setup. So if you guys are ever wondering where those from, I made them. So I also added some gold washi tape throughout, and also I added a lot of these like starry sparkly designs. I pretty much just went crazy and added them to every single page, and I also put some gold starry sequins on here. I thought it suited the theme and it was really cute and added some sparkle to it. And this is what the final August calendar turned out. So moving on to the next page, I am doing a combination of 4 different things onto one spread just because I didn't need very much space for this month. I'm starting by making a little goals header on some black scrapbooking paper. I drew that out with a white fine liner, and then I am just cutting that out with my scissors. And underneath that on the paper, I'm using some gold washi tape that I used on the previous page just to kind of add some layers and put that underneath. Below the goals section, I played around with some Pinterest photos and just figured out how I wanted to place those on the page, and then I glued those on, and I'm doing a little highlight section. So I'm using the same gold marker that I used before, and I kind of just layered that over top of the photo and then across the page, and I just darkened some of the edges to make it a little bit more bold and brighter. And on the other side, I have my very little expense tracker for the month. I'm writing that out in yet another font for this page. There's quite the combination of fonts, and adding some more gold washi tape, and then using those super cute stickers and layering those on top of the washi tape. I always like to do that to add some more interest. I think these are so fun for the theme, and it will be cool to use them throughout the entire month. So I just have a little spot for the item and then also how much the item cost, and I just separated that out in this little chart so I can keep track of that throughout the month. And below that, I have a little mini habit tracker. So I'm doing the same type of technique as the goals one. So I'm using a white marker on some black paper, cutting that out. I added some stars to it, of course, and glued that onto the page. And then for the habit tracker, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. So I just put the days of the month vertically, and then I have the habits on top of that. So then I can just color in the square every time I complete that habit for the day. And then I also added this cute little gem sticker to the page. Alright, and the final page for this video is my first weekly spread of August. So I got these Pinterest photos and I wanted to use them on the page, so I just played around with how I wanted them set up. And then I layered that with some gold washi tape. This washi tape is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. It has these cute little polka dots that kind of remind me of stars, so I thought that it suited the theme. I glued those photos onto the page, and then I added some stickers to kind of just add some more fun little space touches. And for the title of August, I'm using a gold marker, and I started by doing this like basic printing font, and then I added in some lines so the downstrokes were a little bit thicker to kind of give it this like faux calligraphy type of look. And for the days of the week, I'm doing this kind of like 3D bubble letter type of font. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm just using a fine liner to do this and then writing out all the days of the week across the page. This is something that I like to do last just so that I can kind of figure out my layout beforehand, and then I'll just add where there's room on the page. And then I also like to add a favorite section, and then I'm using this like copper metallic-y marker to write all of the days of the month beside the days of the week. And then I added some more final touches like washi tape and stickers, and I think that's the end for this page. I think it's really cute, and this theme is really fun. I have so many golds and like metallic-y types of washi tape, stickers, markers, etc. So it'll be fun to use that throughout the month. And just on a side note, I can't believe it's almost August already, which means school is starting again in September, and the year is just really flying by. So yeah, here is a quick little flip through of all of my August pages. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making all of these spreads, and I can't wait to show you what they all look like in my next plan with me. So again, I have an Etsy shop where you can check out this digital print that I made for August if you guys are at all interested, and let me know which spread I did today, which one was your favorite in the comments. I would love to hear. And I think that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.